My nephew, this boy like 6'8", wears 16 in shoe. And he's only like, I said he was 16, right? And he was 6'8", and he wears 16 in shoe. And he's real dumb. I guess that shit runs in our family, man.
He's the kind of guy that would say, hey baby, let's get away, let's go someplace, huh, where I don't care.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is WD3, your Hill Report news break. Well, today we are going to get into some entertainment news. That's right. It's a nice, quiet night here in the Antelope Valley, and I was looking at the news. It was pretty quiet news day, except for what's going on in the Middle East and, some of the health problems that the president is having. Maybe the Epstein files. But, things are slowing down. But as I looked into the news, what I saw, I looked a little deeper. And I'm like, every time I'm trying to just mind my own business, maybe have a little cup of coffee, I see someone talking about the Illuminati this, the Illuminati that, this guy going by the numbers. Oh, anybody gets hit by a car, it was obviously the Illuminati. But I was thinking about this whole Reggie Carroll, Katt Williams thing. And I'm like, why is Katt Williams not... why has he disappeared over this whole thing? And then I've seen so many other posts on TikTok trying to divert the whole Katt Williams attention. Oh, Katt Williams speaks on Serena Williams. Oh, Katt Williams talks about how seedless fruit is really bad for you. But probably is, but why are they trying to divert the attention concerning Katt Williams? Everybody knows that the main subject concerning Katt Williams is why did his bodyguard kill with a shotgun his other bodyguard or comedian? The guy is all over his flyers, his promo material for his next tour dates. This guy is like one of the main comedians. Why did your bodyguard grease him? That's like your security for your business, just going through your business and just like ramming down all the shelves and tearing up all your product and your inventory. Is like, why did that happen? You have to have some type of statement as the owner of the company as to why this happened. And now we're talking about a human life. But what I want to ask you guys today, because, some people get into the conspiracy, some people don't. Some people get into the secret society conversation and some people don't. But what I'm asking you guys today, and I'm asking you guys right now, do you believe that Reggie Carroll was sacrificed at Katt Williams' house? We'll be right back. Check out these clips.
My cat gotta say something. Dude, when that shit happened in that motherfucking house, it's a nigga from Compton and it's a nigga from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Now, when I talk to Reggie, he talk about that Compton nigga in a joyful way. He loved that nigga. I'm not gonna believe that nigga killed Reggie because he didn't talk about nobody on tour except Slim. You know what I mean? He loved that nigga. I don't believe that nigga killed Reggie. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I want to know who did it. And so if he didn't do it, my question is this. If a nigga get killed in my house and one of you niggas shoot that nigga, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come out, I'm going to call an ambulance. And when the motherfucking police come, I'm going to say, listen, man, I'm in the room asleep. I heard a gunshot. I came out. I seen my partner laying on the ground. I don't know who was who. I don't know who was here. You know what I mean? There's so much traffic in here. Y'all got to figure that out. I'm not a detective. You know what I mean? But I want to make sure my partner, and that's that. You know what I mean? Why you not there, nigga? Where is you? And what the fuck is a Compton nigga and a motherfucking Baltimore nigga doing a goddamn of Mississippi, the Beverly Hills of Mississippi, and you not there.
So have you guys heard that Katt Williams' bodyguard was arrested for ending the life of a fellow comedian that was on the road with them for Katt Williams' Heaven on Earth tour? I know, this is crazy, so I had to look into it, and it is not looking good. Here's what we know so far. Reggie Carroll is a 52-year-old comedian who, again, was on the road for this tour with Katt Williams. Here's a picture of him and Monique together. I actually went to the last tour of Katt Williams, and it was so good, and he had Monique on the road with him, and I'm just devastated to hear that all of this went down. This is a screenshot that I took from Reggie's social media, just kind of showing that he was touring and promoting this show. They were all traveling together, and sadly, his life was ended just 7 days ago in Mississippi. And now Trinell Williams, who is a security guard on tour with Katt Williams and all of them, was just arrested for being the person who did this. Roll the clip. Now, this is where the story gets even crazier, because this reporter went to the house where this happened, where Reggie Carroll's life was taken. And apparently that was the last known address of Trinell Williams. But when he went to the door and knocked on it, there was this on the door, which was served to Onyx, which is Katt Williams' clothing brand, meaning that likely, it seems like, Katt Williams owns the property that this happened on. And Trinell Williams was living there at one point. Here's a closer look at the request to evict the property. It was due to the criminal activity and arrest that took place there, and it's served to Onyx Owl, which again is Katt Williams' clothing company.
I'm frustrated. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to war. We need answers.
This is a really sad story. I mean, he was only 52 years old. It's a comedy tour. They're supposed to be having a good time, and this seems like such a senseless act that did not have to happen. His brother and his friends have been on news stations just talking about how they need answers. They want to know what happened, and I want to know too. So if you're interested or want to be updated, stay tuned, I guess.
Hey, welcome back, you guys. This is WD3, the Hill Report News Break. We are talking about Reggie Carroll, the comedian that was shot with a shotgun. We don't wish that type of energy on anyone, and we want to get to the bottom because, you know, a lot of people are fans of his art, fans of his comedy, and just like Katt Williams is a comedian, so was Reggie Carroll. He was a comedian. We want to know if Katt Williams, something happened to him, his fans, those who bought his special, those who were a part of his fan base would want to know what happened to him, just the same as folks want to know what happened to Reggie Carroll, native of Baltimore, Maryland. That's a pretty big city that was really proud of a comedian that was out of that city. A lot of people went to high school with that gentleman. A lot of people grew up with that gentleman. A lot of family members, they want to know what happened. I even showed you on the last video that went viral, his brother, or a gentleman saying he was his brother. I don't know Katt Williams or Reggie Carroll. I don't know any of these gentlemen, but I do care about God's creation. I do care about human life. And what I'm telling you is, in America, under the Constitution, under any state law, city penal code that there is, if someone passes away, the people, the citizens, have a right to know what happened. They have a right to see what the investigation is. They have a right to see what the outcome of the court verdict is. They do have a right to justice for any act that happens in their jurisdiction. And the people of Mississippi, the people of Baltimore, and the people of the United States in general want to know what happened to Reggie Carroll. What I'm asking you guys today, do you believe that Reggie Carroll was sacrificed at Katt Williams' house? This is WD3. It's your Hill Report News Break. Like, share, subscribe, comment, because I want to know what you think. It doesn't matter what I think. My thoughts on $1 couldn't get a cup of coffee at Starbucks. And we're out.